All right, I'm back again. I don't know, sorry about that, folks. That was my phone was too hot and overheated. I'll let everybody get back into the chat room real quick. Sorry about that, folks. So, okay. We back. We good. We back. I'm back. We bike. I'm gonna tell y'all something. We bike. Yes, indeed, we bike. Gotta get gloves together to eat these crawfish. These crawdaddies. Got a little extra. So yeah, my phone was hot. Gotta have my gloves to eat this crawfish, man. The crawfish get messy. And I got white on too, so I gotta have me a little napkin and everything. So yeah. So let me get back to this Gronk conversation, right? We're gonna dive right back into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. I know y'all got things that y'all got going on. I know, right? As soon as they come in, yeah, the Saints fans, they messed up my stream, man. They hacked my stream, man. Nah, but let me dive back into the Gronk conversation. I want everybody to understand, you know, where we at in that situation. I think we'll be fine. Like I said, I think he'll come back. And if he doesn't come back, we have to accept that. You know, you can't get mad, right? If Gronk don't come back, he don't come back. There's nothing you can do about it. We're gonna have to, some of us will be emotional because we got used to him playing, right? But if he don't come back, don't be surprised. Don't be frustrated. Don't be mad. Cameron Brate got to step up. And, you know, I think Cameron Brate will be fine, but, I mean, he's not a number one tight end. So we're going to take a big hit. If Gronk don't come, Gronk at this age is still better than Cameron Brate by a long shot. I mean, it's not even close. Gronk right now is still better than Cameron Brate. That says a lot. And that's no knock on Cameron Brate. It's just, Gronk just on a whole nother level. Cameron Brate he's limited. He's not a great blocker. He's an okay route runner. Doesn't get a lot of separation. He's a possession tight end, but having Cameron Brate as the number one tight end, that's a blow. And if it comes down to that, if that's what we gotta, you know, come into the season with, be prepared. Hopefully Gronk come back for, you know, one more season, and we make another run. You know, Devin White said Super Bowl or nothing, right? So, well, my term is Super Bowl or bust, but even Devin White on board. Devin White know what time it is. Super Bowl or bust. I don't want to hear that. None of that. But what we gotta understand though, you know, be prepared for whatever Gronk does, right? Because Gronk we don't know, because one minute he dancing with the Lakers, you know, Laker girls, and he might be dancing on the show, he might be at a party with his shirt off, dancing around. He's not in really bad shape. You know, he's close enough. So, let's just hope he makes a decision before the season starts. And when did the decision gonna come? I don't know. Obviously, right? But we're gonna see. Hopefully, he'll make the decision before training camp. That's the goal. He might sit out training camp. He might not want to be in training camp. So, but we'll see. So the next topic I want to jump on, and I ain't gonna hold y'all too long because I know y'all trying to get stuff together for the weekend and all that. Y'all got traveling and stuff. So I'm gonna jump on a couple other topics real quick before I let y'all go and let myself go, because I'm here. I'm just talking to y'all. Logan Hall. This Logan Hall and Dominican Sue situation. That's been asking a lot too. A lot of people asking about Dominican Sue. You want to know my answer to that? Logan Hall. If you ask me a question about Dominican Sue, Logan Hall. Earlier this week, Warren Sapp came out and they asked him about Ndamukong Suh. And Warren Sapp gave his opinion on Ndamukong Suh. It has some facts to it too as well. He was like, 35 years old, man. You can't rush the quarterback. Well, he had 6.5 sacks. Sapp was like, no. No. Don't let that fool you. Can't rush the quarterback consistently. You know, he hasn't missed a snap, but his impact is not the same. Those 6.5 sacks, one or two of them was actually really big. And nothing to take away. You can't take away the fact that he had 6.5 sacks. But the impact of those sacks, right? That's what I mean. The impact of those sacks. Especially like in games that we needed some juice, right? And at this stage, Ndamukong Suh can help a team if there's injuries on the line. Like if he's not signed and the season progresses and somebody get hurt, then they'll bring it back properly, right? But Warren Sapp pretty much said, y'all gotta let that go. You gotta move on from Ndamukong Suh. It is what it is, And there's no hate. We appreciate Ndamukong Suh for his contributions to the team, the organization. But at this stage of his career, the Bucs see what's going on, and the Bucs answered the question already. Like the Bucs done told y'all already. They told y'all. We've moved on from Ndamukong Suh as of right now. Like you keep asking questions, but it ain't happening right now. It ain't happening no time soon. JPP, cut it out. He ain't coming back. That's why they drafted Joe Tryon. The same way they did JPP is the same way they did Ndamukong Suh. Draft a replacement. Cheaper, younger, faster. And I know everybody want to run it back with the same squad, run it back, but we ran it back last year with the exact same squad. Well, physically, right? But we didn't get the prize. So the Bucs made some changes. They lost some people, obviously, free agency. But Logan Hall is the guy. He will be the guy taking Ndamukong Suh's place. And do I have a lot of expectations for Logan Hall? No. Do I expect him to come in and put up 10 sacks like Santana Dotson? Shout out to Santana Dotson. I don't know if y'all remember him. Chidi Hanatu, Santana Dotson. I don't know if y'all ain't real Bucs fans if you don't know who Santana Dotson is, or Chidi Hanatu. You ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're not a real Bucs fan, but you ain't deep like that. What I'm saying. But Brad Culpepper. I'm a real Bucs fan. I told y'all. Some of y'all, you're not a real Bucs fan. Yes, I am. I keep telling y'all this. I used to work at the stadium as a kid. I'm Eric Rett, I mean, come on, man. James Wild. I mean, come on, man. We're not gonna do that, but Ndamukong Suh's not coming back. Chris Hovan, yeah, exactly. Chris Hovan. I'm a real Bucs fan, folks. But we're gonna see. But I wish Ndamukong Suh well moving forward. But his future is not with the Bucs. In my opinion, I don't think he's coming back. I don't think the Bucs want to sign him. If that makes sense. So my last topic I want to jump on is the defense. So Devin White is at OTAs. They got some new installs from the reports, right? And somebody brought it in the chat, that Devin White wants to be like Luke Kuechly. No. No. There's no knock on Devin White, but trying to reach Luke Kuechly level, it's damn near impossible based on his skill set. See, Luke Kuechly cover skills is 20 times better than Devin White's skills. And if I had to put it on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as cover skills, Luke Kuechly cover skills as a linebacker is 10. 9.5. 9.8. Devin White cover skills as a linebacker in his 5th year, it's like a 2.5. So for Devin White to make the jump at Luke Kuechly level, he literally has become a animal in covering. And based on the 5 years of tape I've seen of him, he is who he is, folks. He's a hyper aggressive linebacker, very aggressive, can over pursue, recognition, cover skills. You know, and you can look at the linebacker grades. You can look at the linebacker grades, cover grades, right? Devin White is not even close to Roquan Smith, Darius Leonard, Fred Warner, not even close. That's why they gave him they picked up his 5th-year option. They can't sign him to a long-term deal because he's lacking in an area that you need to have as a linebacker, especially in today's NFL. So with Devin White's situation, if he can improve and make a huge jump with the cover skills, because the Bucs pass defense has been ranking in the 20s for quite some time. A lot of people don't realize that, but the Bucs pass defense has always been a weakness, even before Tom Brady. Demario Davis, cover skills. See, that's the problem with Devin White. If he wants to reach the tier 1 linebackers, Bobby Wagner. If you want to reach that level, you gotta really focus on covering. Todd Bowles got to trust Devin White to be out in space to cover and read routes. Be able to read tight ends. That's why they have Lavonte David covering tight ends, and they keep Devin White around the line of scrimmage because his lack of production covering people. Because the way he tackles is the way he covers. He tackles high, right? Over pursue, very aggressive. Over pursuing. His cover skills lacks reading recognition. So putting him out there in coverage is a liability. So if he wants to make the jump, he can. He gotta make a huge jump. I wouldn't worry about Luke Kuechly. You got to get on Lavonte coverage level, prime Lavonte coverage level. Because right now Lavonte is on the downside of his career at 32, but he can still. Now, if Lavonte can give us the Demario Davis type season, that'll be great. But I think Lavonte Davis still will give us a good season. But Devin White got a long way to go, and it's kind of sad to say that because he's a top 10 pick, and he's lacking in an area that is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So if he wants to get Luke Kuechly level, he gotta really learn how to cover, because Devin White, he's at his best when he's running downhill, and he could just see the ball, go get the ball. And I don't like his tackling skills. You would think that he should be laying the wood, right? But he just tackles. He doesn't. He tackles with his arms a lot. Grabby when he tackles. He's not a thumper. I thought Devin White, the way he plays, I thought he'd be more of a thumper. He's more of a grab you and throw you down guy. Grab you, throw you down, sling you around, grab your jersey. You know what I'm saying? I thought he'd be like a thumper, like boom, like I'm gonna hit you. And he hasn't been that guy, And hopefully, this season, his new mindset. Todd Bowles, the head coach now, so now Todd Bowles really can't focus on Devin White as much as he did as a DC. So you got Casey Rogers, Larry Foote. And those of you that didn't know, Casey Rogers was the DC at the Jets. Wasn't great there, so we'll see. But I think Devin White can make a jump. I'm not going, because you got picked in the top 10 for a reason. So your ceiling is high. You just got to know how to understand the game now. You at a point now, he got to understand the game. If you want to be mentioning in the breaths of, the Bobby Wagners, the Roquan Smith cover skills, the Darius Leonards, the Fred Warners, those guys, what I'm saying? If you want to be mentioned at the Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr, Demario Davis, Lavonte David, if you want Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, even Deion Jones. I hate to say it, but Deion Jones is a little bit better than Devin White. If you want to be, CJ Mosley, prime CJ Mosley. You know, if you want to reach those levels, you know, you gotta work. You gotta put that work in. I literally named like 12 linebackers. And Devin White he's not a bottom tier linebacker. Let's get that straight. He's just not top tier. Because you know we got tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. He's like in that between that bottom tier 2, upper tier 3. And he can make the jump to the bottom tier 1, right? And I'm hoping he does that, you know, because if he doesn't, yikes, you know. And he can't get injured. In a contract season, you know, usually contract seasons, people tend to ball out. So don't be surprised Devin White contract year. You know what I'm saying? So we've seen it. Shaq Barrett did it. 20 sacks, 20 and a half sacks. Got a big contract and then kind of leveled out. So don't be surprised Devin White have this monster season. 100 tackles, 5+ sacks, 5+ interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, 10 pass deflections, you know. Because, you know, you go hard to get that money, right? And once you get that money, you kind of chill a little bit. But we'll see. New installs in OTAs. And I'm curious to see the new wrinkles in the defense, because now the defense is a little bit more faster on the D-line, with Tryon being a full-time starter, Logan Hall being obviously a full-time starter. So expect some different things. Now you got Logan Ryan, you know, Keon O'Neal. So you're going to see some, Mike Edwards, you're going to see some crazy packages. And I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I'm gonna give y'all a little preview of this package I'm picturing in my head. On the D-line, right? You got Logan Hall, you got Vita, you got William Golson, and you got Tryon and Shaq Barrett. There's your 5 guys, you know, 3 down linemen, and then your 2 outside linebackers. Devin White, Lavonte David, right? That's 7 guys. That's just your base defense, right? And then you got your Murphy Bunting, you got your base defense. I'm not talking about nickel. You got your Jamel Dean, you got your, you know, Carlton Davis, Winfield Jr., and most likely probably Mike Edwards, maybe Logan Hall, but Mike Edwards probably be starting. That's your base defense. And then your dime or your nickel, you might have 2 down line. You might have William Golson and Vita Vea, and then you have your Tryon and your Logan Hall. And then they might take Devin White off the field and give you Keon O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? You know, give you Keon O'Neal and Logan Hall, you know, Logan Ryan. And then you might have your dime package, right? Your 6 DBs. You know, that's a crazy. Look at this. Think about this. Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean, Winfield Jr., Mike Edwards, Logan Ryan, Keon O'Neal. That's your 6 DBs. They can slide Keon O'Neal down to the box linebacker on 3rd downs. Right? You have your 4 down linemen and your 4 down lineman and your linebacker, right? Instead of having Lavonte David, you might take a break and put Keon O'Neal there, and then you have your 6 DBs. So, you know, Logan Ryan, Mike Edwards, Winfield Jr., Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean. You know, I mean, it's crazy how different the lineups can look. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy how the defense can look, and a lot more versatility because of the pieces they got. So we're gonna see with these new installs, and we're gonna see these wrinkles in the preseason. So I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hold y'all up too long. I know y'all got some things going on this weekend. I want y'all to enjoy y'all weekend with your families and friends. Eat a lot of food. Don't get in trouble. Don't drink too much. Don't do drugs. And if you're flying, if you're traveling to your next destination, please make it there safe. The highways are really bad right now. That's typical during Memorial Day weekend. If you're flying out, please be patient. You'll get to your destination. There's no rush. I need y'all back here next week. And I want to see y'all next week. I didn't do a locker room talk today. I'll do it next week. So, with that being said, that's it, folks. Talk about Gronk, talk about Logan Hall in the Dominican situation. Talking about the defense, Devin White. I don't have anything to say. I'm ready to get on these crawfish, these crawdaddies. So y'all have fun with the barbecues this weekend. Y'all get out there, stay out of the sun. It's hot. It's hot in New Orleans right now. So with that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise a flag. Hashtag no risky, no biscuit. Hashtag facts on villains. Hashtag bombs away. Hashtag what did your eyes tell you? And I don't have my list on my head right now, but hashtag Super Bowl the bus. Hashtag don't get mad at me. And I think I missed a couple of things too, but I'll see y'all next week. I might do another video Tuesday or Wednesday, or I might hashtag Tuesday. But I'll see y'all next week. Happy Memorial Day and have fun. I'll check y'all out. But I'm about to go get my crawdaddies on. Peace.